Hey guys, it's Angelo Blaze here again with another PBR Wi-Fi battle. I know this kind of happened a few days ago, but I recently got 3,000 subscribers, and I just really want to say thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I'm glad you keep subscribing, commenting, rating my videos. You guys have been fantastic the last 2 years or so. I've been making videos on YouTube, and it's all down to you, and I'm glad I can give you guys help and entertain you with my videos, and it's fantastic. And I also recently got 200,000 channel views, and that's also a pretty significant milestone, so thanks a lot, guys. I really do appreciate it. But I guess I should get onto the battle now. I'm using my Alicia pass, which is like my NU team. I stuck Hitmonchan in it because I was moving all my Pokemon around again to make balanced teams, because I always notice I've got a huge weakness to something and then keep switching, but hopefully I've got everything in order now. So the battle starts, I throw out Kadabra, he throws out Gengar. I think Kadabra might outspeed Gengar, and if not, Focus Sash is alright, so I go with Psychic. Psychic hits, but he has a Focus Sash himself, which I kind of thought about. And then he uses Hypnosis, which is very bad, and hits. Hypnosis is one of those weird moves. It's a 70% accurate move that seems to hit a lot more than other 70% accurate moves, at least in my case, i.e. Focus Blast, which never bloody seems to hit for me, but oh well. I switch in Ursaring because I was expecting a Shadow Ball, and I predict correctly, which was great, so that means Ursaring gets into the thing scot-free, which was great. It was fantastic. I go with Crunch, and I figure, he's just going to use, he might have Focus Blast or something, which would put a huge dent in Ursaring, but, it was the only way for me to get it down. But no, instead, he uses Hypnosis again, so yeah, thanks a lot. I really hate it when people don't obey, the Sleep Clause. Obviously, there's no way to force people to obey it on PBR, but still, it's just common courtesy not to put all your Pokemon to sleep. I was actually considering giving up right at this point, because I thought, should I really bother with this sort of guy if he's going to keep putting my Pokemon to sleep? But here, he starts off a Focus Punch, but here is a lovely bit of karma. I wake up straight away, turn 1, from sleep. I can get off a Crunch, and down goes Gengar. I just love it when stuff like that happens, when someone's done, some really, bastard move, and you get lucky, and you get that bit of luck, and you can take out your opponent's Pokemon. It's fantastic. That's one of the bits I love about Pokemon so much. Makes me feel very satisfied when stuff like that happens to bastards. But right, he instead, now he throws out Palkia. There's a lot of things Palkia can do. Could get Surf, Spatial Rend, or possibly an Aura Sphere, and I indeed get an Aura Sphere here, and Ursaring takes the hit surprisingly well. I thought it might KO, but it doesn't. It leaves it with a little bit of health left, and Ursaring gets off a return and does pretty much the exact same amount of damage that Palkia did to it that turn, but obviously as Ursaring's so slow, it's going to go down next turn to Aura Sphere or anything else, so I figure it's not worth switching anything else back in, so I just, use return, expect Ursaring's eventual demise. But yeah, get another Aura Sphere in the face, which is not good, but hey, that happens really. If you haven't got anything comfortable to switch in, I didn't want to sacrifice either Hitmonchan's or Kadabra's Focus Sashes, because otherwise, that might have been problematic later, and Ursaring's slow and probably would have been KO'd by anything on his team anyway. So I send in Hitmonchan. This is where I make a huge mistake. I use Thunder Punch, expecting, this Palkia is going to outspeed Hitmonchan, so it'll take me down to, my Sash, or I'll do a fair amount of damage, so I'll do, Thunder Punch and hits with Mag Punch next turn or something, finish it off. But Hitmonchan is actually faster than Palkia. I have no idea. This guy seems to have, he's using Ubers and stuff, but he's got items equipped to them and everything. That Lumberry, it's kind of weird. I can't quite tell if his team's EV trained or not. So yeah, that was bad. I really should have used close combat there. But so like Hitmonchan's not got that sash anymore, and like it's down to like really low health. So that was pretty terrible. Bad mistake on my part, but I didn't want the defense drop on Hitmonchan, but oh well. I take out Palkia with an Ice Punch this turn, figuring, you know, I can use whatever move really and it goes down. My opponent decides on their next Pokemon, their last Pokemon, and it is Shaymin, which is a bit of a pain really, because Shaymin, you know, they have base 100 stats around the board, so even if it's a sweeper, it's going to be pretty bulky in some respects, and no Ice Punch isn't going to KO it. So I use Ice Punch. It does around third, maybe slightly over a third, and Shaymin uses Psychic, and Hitmonchan goes down, obviously. So I kind of think at this point, you know, I'm pretty screwed, to be quite honest. I've got a Kadabra who's sleeping, and that's it. And like Shaymin has a lot of HP, and it's recovering it with leftovers. So I send out Kadabra in the kind of vain hope that, you know, things might turn around. It might wake up from sleep pretty quickly. So I just use Psychic in case it does, because that's my best form attack with Stab. He uses Seed Flare. I was very surprised it didn't take me down to my Focus Sash here, because, you know, a Seed Flare from a Shaman really should be doing that, considering Kadabra's defenses are pretty paper thin. So yeah, that's kind of another reason why I'm not sure if this team's actually his team's EV trained or not. But like Kadabra is still asleep, but I get so lucky. Seed Flare misses. It's like, oh yes. I rarely get, you know, stuff like that happen. And this turn, I think, well, I'm pretty much screwed anyway. If Seed Flare missed that turn, you know, it's not going to miss again. So I decide not to give up anyway. I use Psychic, and it actually does a surprising amount of damage to Shaymin, you know, like just about over a third, and Seed Flare misses again. So I was thinking, oh yes, oh man, that's so lucky. I can't believe how lucky I got. But to be honest, my opponent really got greedy there, because both turns they could have used Psychic, and that easily would have finished off Kadabra, even though it wasn't very effective. So I outspeed Shaymin again, obviously, and use Psychic, and it takes it down. So yeah, I got lucky, but my opponent made a kind of critical mistake in not just using Psychic to finish it off, as opposed to using a low accuracy move. But yeah, thanks again guys, I'm glad hope you enjoyed the battle. Thanks again for 3,000 subs, really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.